What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. We're focusing on Nick Hague, 2017 draft eligible defenseman for our Prospect Profile series, coming at you from the Mississauga Steelheads of the Ontario Hockey League. First thing that stands out about Nick Hague is, well, Nick Hague. He's huge. He's 6'6", about 215 pounds. Huge kid. Compared to some of the guys on his team, looks like side by side of Aaron Judge, the New York Yankees, and some of his smaller teammates. Like, holy shit, that dude is big. And was able to use that size effectively to be one of the better draft eligible defensemen in the Ontario Hockey League this season. It's easy to look at a guy like this that's big and got a long reach and be like, oh, he's Hal Gill. No. Much more polished offense we'll get to in a second. It's actually, I'd like to see him use his size more effectively in terms of physical aspect of his game because, if you're 6'6", and I think he'll peak at about 230, I want you throwing your weight around and just slamming dudes. Otherwise, you run the risk of becoming Jimmy Hayes, which nobody wants. Different positions, I know, it's sarcasm. Look it up. But again, I think his game is so advanced for a player of his age. I love watching what he can do in the offensive zone. I just watched a hat trick he had against Guelph this season, and you're like, wow, he's good at knowing where to be in the offensive zone and utilizing his shot effectively. You're not going to mistake this guy for Eric Carlson in terms of how he generates his offensive, productivity. But still, 46 points in 65 games, 107 penalty minutes, and again, he's 6'6", 215 pounds. I mean, I don't know how this guy doesn't go in the first round. I mean, he's ranked anywhere between, 15 and 30. But you look at the size, you look at the productivity, and you look at the upside. And for me, he's a slam dunk first round pick. Again, and to be honest with you, I think him and Vesalainen are the two biggest wild cards in this draft, where I think they could, both go off the board at 9 or 10, but could also still be there at the end of the first round. I mean, if you told me a team reached and grabbed him, in the top 12, I'd believe you. Wouldn't shock me at all. Then again, if you told me he fell to the 29th or 31st pick, somewhere in that range, we have 31 NHL teams now, just in case you didn't know. I'd be like, it wouldn't shock me either. Like, oh, off the course. So again, there's such a disparity in where he can go in the draft, but I like him. You can't teach size, which I know is a cliche, but there's more to it than just being big with this kid, and I think he's going to showcase that at the next level. Does the rest of his game kind of keep up? I'd like to see him work on the release on his shot. Seems like I have too many people wind up on a slap shot, but those are things that can be worked on. But we'll see. Anyway, that's all I got. So the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.